Farris Media and Marketing, owned by entrepreneurs D. Farris, brings to you the finest in final tribute and obituary programs. Dee is known as the obituary queen, and she brings to you the finest in colored printed celebration of life programs with pictures of your loved one and you in whatever design that you can imagine that you will cherish forever. D also owns Alpha Omega Monuments and can provide for your family all types of headstones, flat, stand-up, double headstones, even headstones with your loved one's picture. Whatever your printing need, Farris Media and Marketing can provide it for you. Give her a call at 901-921-0110. Even if you need business cards, logos, or contracts, 901-921-0110. It's official. Judge Felicia Corbin Johnson will seek re-election to the Shelby County Circuit Court Division 1 on August 4, 2022. Judge Corbin Johnson wants you to know she has worked hard to serve the legal community and litigants and administer justice in a fair, impartial, and compassionate manner. She is honored to serve as a member of the judiciary on the Shelby County Circuit Court and preside over cases of great importance and consequence. She is duly qualified, well-versed in the law, steady, and has the qualities and ideas that you want in a judge. Judge Corbin Johnson sincerely appreciates and thanks the legal profession, clergy, business, and civic organizations, government officials, and the entire Shelby County community for the support and confidence you have placed in her these 7 years. And she respectfully asks that you continue to have confidence in her as she moves forward to re-election in 2022. Please help re-elect Judge Corbin Johnson, Shelby County Court, Division 1. Paid for by the committee to elect Felicia Johnson, Larry Banks, Treasurer. This is an urgent message for all of the citizens of Shelby County. Shelandra Y. Ford has done an excellent job as the Shelby County Register of Deeds, and that is why I am urging you to re-elect her for a second term. Her opponent has been turned out of his political office, and now he wants you to give him a job that he has absolutely no experience in. And why would you change when with Shelandra Y. Ford, you have accountability, you have attainability, and you have accessibility? Vote to re-elect Shelandra Y. Ford, Register of Deeds. And then tell her opponent, if you need a job, Burger King, McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, all of them places. Aren't you tired of voting for persons for public office just because of their name, their party affiliation, or because they're just sitting there and you know they're sitting there with absolutely no experience at all, or a person who is just looking for a job? Shelby Countyans, now it is the chance and the opportunity to make the change by voting for May Erin Briggs Bernard for the criminal court clerk. May Erin Briggs Bernard has over 39 years of criminal court experience in administration, supervisory, management, and operations. She's a certified public administrator. She has supervised 6 departments in the criminal court clerk's office. She has supervised criminal court clerk's customer service units. She has been the liaison to 10 criminal court judges for over 20 years. She has worked closely and collaborated with county and government offices throughout her career. It is now time to make a change in the criminal court clerk's office. Vote for experience. Don't vote for someone who just needs a job. Paid for by the committee to elect Mayor Briggs Bernard, criminal court clerk Karen Jones, treasurer. Attorney Carlos Bibbs has practiced law for 24 years, and now he wants you to elect him judge of Circuit Court Division 2. As judge, he will represent the diversity our community needs. He's a firm believer in equity and equality under the law. Carlos Bibbs has the demeanor and the temperament suited for the position of judge. Carlos Bibbs is a family man and a strong believer in applying the law fairly to every citizen, no matter what the economic or the culture of that citizen may be. Vote Carlos Bibbs, Judge of Circuit Court Division 2. Paid for by the committee to elect Carlos Bibbs Judge. Ed Payton is the citizens of Cordova. It is time to elect a proven leader to represent you on the Shelby County Commission. And the person that is capable of doing that job is Karan Fosun. Karan Fosun wants you to elect her to the position of Shelby County Commission, District 5. Karan and her husband Charlie have lived in Cordova 20 years and have chosen to raise their 2 sons there. She has 9 years of experience as the chief administrator of the Shelby County Commission, and she's licensed also in Tennessee to sell real estate. She's a wife, she's a mother that's concerned and committed to making family life better for all of the citizens of Cordova and to make business owners comfortable in opening their businesses there. Karan Folson says, and I quote, "I want to fight for families just like ours to ensure that Cordova has an authentic voice that is committed to our getting what is due us," unquote. Cordova, Karan Folson is prepared to be your crime fighter. Karan Folson wants to invest in the children's education of Cordova and Cordova's infrastructure. Cordova, vote for Karan Folson to the Shelby County Commission, District 5. And don't you dare wait until May 3rd. Early voting is April 13th through the 28th. Paid for by friends of Karan Folson for the Shelby County Commission, District 5.
For 202 years, Shelby County has been a place of creativity, courage, and community, even in the face of many challenges and crises. We are the home to kings and queens, and the place where Dr. King, the drum major of the civil rights movement, was slain for fighting for the rights of humanity. Through our challenges and crises, the citizens of Shelby County continue to strive to make the place we call home a fantastic place. Today, we continue to face challenges in our community with crime, in our schools with COVID, and our neighborhoods with blight. We've witnessed too many lives affected and families torn apart due to these daunting tragedies. This is why I'm running to become your next Shelby County Commissioner for District 12. I believe we have what it takes to face these issues head on and create solutions together to make the city and county we call home a viable place. Together, we will fight for housing and sustainable living, economic empowerment in our communities, and address juvenile and adult crime. On April 3rd, 1968, at Mason Temple, the night before Dr. King was assassinated, he used these words to challenge the Memphians. He says, "Don't allow it to stop in Memphis, but follow through." This election is important, and it requires each of us to follow through so that the next generation will still have a place to call home and thrive. You need a leader who believes in change, who will listen to your concerns, who will fight to make everyone stronger. Join us today in the mission to empower voices for change.
Hi, I'm Reginald Milton. For the past 8 years, I've served as your Shelby County Commissioner. For the past 20 years, I have been the Executive Director of the nonprofit South Memphis Alliance, which has worked with children in our juvenile justice system and our children in foster care. We need elected officials who have experience, civic servants who understand the challenges that we're facing today. I'm asking you to support me as I seek to run for the next juvenile court clerk seat. I need your support. I need your prayers. Now more than ever, experience matters.
He will let you know, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's the Thaddeus Matthew Show. He's not afraid to tell the truth. He is the one that will inform you about all those jokers that are doing wrong. You cross the line and then it's on. Sometimes the other news don't get it right. They don't get it right. What Daddy does his homework every night. What's local news, world news, national news? He's gonna keep it tight. For the people he will fight.
When you may have even thought that it was safe, it is not. Good evening to you on this Friday evening. Coming to you live out of Memphis, Tennessee, where they'll kill you at any moment. You have to be careful about your life and your livelihood in this city. Thank you so much for being here. I'm gonna get right up into the show in just a minute. Let me say something. There are those of you who think that you can call me when I'm off the air on the on-air number. We are not friends. That number is a business number only. I don't even want to talk to you if it ain't about money. If it's not about business. This is a show where that number is used for that purpose. I don't answer that phone. I don't answer that number. People that need to get in touch with me, they know my real number. Or they're smart enough to leave me a message in my inboxes. They're just that smart. Those of you that just want to irritate me, those of you that just want to call to hear my voice, those of you that ain't got a motherfucking thing to say, don't bother me. Don't call me. I don't want to talk to you. We are not on that level. We're not friends. Okay? People that want to talk to me got something to say, know how to contact me. That number's for money. It's for business. I don't want to hear your problems. I got problems. I don't want to hear your issues. I got issues. Again, we ain't partners, we ain't pals, we ain't buds, we ain't homies. I don't give a fuck. That number is solely for business. If you inbox me and describe what your issue is, I make the decision whether I want to call you back. Okay? Then who the fuck you think you are that I just want to talk to you? Somebody call me, hey, how you doing? Motherfucker, I don't want to talk to you. Okay? We ain't buddies. Okay. You know, I've got two or three people that pay tithes to the Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministry. I answer their calls. I know who they are. But you just want some free advice. I don't do that. You don't ask the lawyer to give you no free advice. When you go to the doctor charge you. So goddamn, how come you think I'm finna give you some advice? And people call me about business and shit. Their business, and ain't offered me no monkeys. We ain't got nothing to talk about. Okay? We don't have a goddamn thing to talk about. Okay? Let me also say this, then I'm going to get right into the show. I do not, this show is for adults. I don't talk to minors. Okay? I do not talk to minors. I don't have anything to say to a minor. Because whatever I said to you, you might not like it. When I stated what I said last night to the mother who called and she's defensive because her little boy says he's a preacher. And that's up to him and God. But I understood that at 3 years old, and you can't hardly stand at the toilet and pee, you don't know much about preaching. Okay? Preaching is an art. And it's more than giving some Bible verses. And now you lay me down to sleeps. And the mother came at me defensively. And she must didn't realize I give zero fucks. And that when you call me, you got to understand that I don't just let you talk. I have to know, make some sense out of what you're saying. Okay? I have to make sense out of what you're saying. What she was saying as far as that little boy was concerned. And trying to put a little boy on the phone with me. Doc, I've been preaching since I was 16, 17 years old. I have studied scripture, not just the King James Version of the Bible. I did like Timothy was told, study to show thyself approved unto God. Okay? Okay? So that you can rightly divide the word of truth. Such the scriptures. If you started preaching at 3 years old and you said the Lord called you at 3, but you didn't start preaching to 8, what happened in between them times? And when you call me and tell me that the deacon told him you need to sit down, he did. Because he was not ready. Okay? And then, bitch, you want me to sleep with me. Come on now. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. All right. Let me get off into the show for today. I blocked her anyway. So I'm not going to have no more problems with Sister Girl. Why can't I be nice like Bobby OJ? Bobby OJ is a punk. He's a sissy. He works for white folk. I don't work for white folk. I work for me. And Corey Blackman, you can suck my ass. Get you a straw, motherfucker. Okay? Get you a straw and suck out of my ass. Why can't I be nice? I don't have to be nice to Bobby OJ. He's a token nigga. He's scared, and you block for that shit. Go watch Bobby OJ. Okay. I don't work for the white man. Praise God, from whom all the blessings flow. Okay? And I'm watching all of these sites tonight. And that's just the way it is. Mm. That's just the way it is. All right, let me get off into this shit. And all you stupid motherfuckers that got something stupid to say, you just automatically. And some of you come on my page to see just how stupid you can be. And I don't want anyone responding to these stupid motherfuckers. Because I see them. And they going to be gone. Okay? All right. I have not had time to just sit down and listen to the trial of Billy Ray Turner. I plan over the weekend to take a listen to 2 or 3 of the days. But I did today. Thank you, y'all, for the offerings that you're making to this very informative talk show. It's Cash App, $ Naked Truth Ministries. Oh, by the way, there's probably about 75 tickets left to my birthday party. You need to go ahead on and order them this weekend. Okay? Go to my site. Don't send me no money nowhere else. Some of you are trying to send money to my Cash App. When you send no money to the Cash App, I think it's for the ministry. Okay? Send the money where I tell you. Why is it so hard for black folk to follow the goddamn rules and the regulations? Send it to cussingpastor.com. Okay? Cussingpastor.com. Because otherwise, I just think you send it to the ministry. I listened to about 30 minutes today of Billy Ray's, Jimmy, who was the cousin okay, the cousin of Cheryl. I listened to his testimony. I listened to his attorney, the defense attorney. What's his name? I can't think of it right this minute. I listened to him, and I was reading comments that were on the page. And Perry, that's the name, thank you.
to me, Perry was doing a great job. Now, what many don't understand is his job is to create reasonable doubt. Okay? That's his job. To create a doubt, a reasonable doubt, or to hang the jury. Now, all of these persons that were chosen are not people that's from Memphis and Shelby County. But I found some things strange today. Jimmy was having some memory lapses of what he was saying. Then I noticed that some people were saying, well, it's been 10 years ago. He can't remember. Well, here's the issue I have with that. If you're telling the truth, my Cash App is $Naked Truth Ministries. Those of y'all that ain't gonna be able to make the birthday party, y'all gonna start sending your gifts now too, as well as to the ministry as well. If you're telling the truth, can you not remember the truth? What I gathered from the 30 or so minutes that I was listening, and I've got some information in front of me to go back through, that Jimmy was having selective memory. But I also understand now why Shara took the deal that she got. See, the truth don't change. When you got to remember all the lies you done told, that's where you get hung up at. Some were questioning some of the Burger King and McDonald attorneys that were on the page making chats. Why is he asking the same thing? And I heard him ask 2 or 3 questions, two or three different ways. It is my belief that Billy Ray was a pawn in all this. Cheryl had gave him some of that pussy. And from all indications that Cheryl was a freak. And she was known. And you got to go back, and I've got to go back to some of the shows I did 2-3 years ago, because I did detailed shows on Cheryl. And a lot of my notes are in storage. I got to go in storage anyway, maybe I can find some. Yeah, I gave her the name Killer Coochie, because I believe that Billy Ray was so in love with the pussy that he did anything. But I also believe when I listen to Jimmy give the details, Jimmy was too detailed to not have been there. He was too detailed. He knew how to dot all the I's, cross all the T's. I think Claudia, the cousin, was a part of it. Let me go through the details. He was a deacon and Mount Olive was at number 1 or 2. She was a preacher now. She was a preacher. She was Reverend Cheryl Wright. Turner's defense team is trying to paint Martin as an untrustworthy witness. During cross-examination, the defense team noted inconsistencies with his testimony and his statement to police in 2012. Martin agreed to an immunity deal in 2012. Now, let me stop there. He's already in prison for killing his ex-girlfriend. Okay? Already in prison. He's in jail. Already. So what is it that's making him talk? What incentive does he have to just want to tell it? And you're already in prison. You're already in prison. What's your incentive? Again, Martin agreed to an immunity deal in 2012. That's when he told investigators he helped clean up the crime scene and drove to Mississippi with Turner to get rid of the murder weapon in a lake. But before the defense got its turn, Martin explained never before heard details about the case and Lorenzo's last moments alive. Prosecutor Hageman questioned Martin about July 18, 2010, the day before Lorenzo was killed. Wright was killed just after midnight on July 19. On the stand today, Martin identified Billy Ray Turner and Cheryl Wright as the gunmen in Lorenzo Wright's murder. But even in the time that I was listening, they stated that Jimmy told prosecutors that he didn't know who Billy Ray and Cheryl were. Martin testified that he was in Batesville, Mississippi, on the night of Lorenzen's murder. But he said a day or two later, Cheryl Wright called him and drove to Basel to pick him up. During the drive back to Memphis, Martin said Cheryl told him everything, saying it was done. Right, you're right, Nisa. He also stated that there was somebody else at the meeting, some bald-headed guy. But he don't know who that person was. Now, wait a minute. Now, see, here's the factor. We had a meeting to discuss murder. You mean to tell me that I'm at a meeting to discuss killing somebody, and I don't know everybody at the damn meeting? Come on. Now make me make sense of this now. Some of y'all real brilliant. I'm going to sit at a meeting and talk about killing Lorenzen Wright. Somebody's at the meeting I don't know. I don't know your name. But I'm going to openly talk about the murder. Ladies and gentlemen, that don't make sense to me. That one don't Jimmy Martin, the plan went through. Everything went through that night. She said the plan to murder Lorenzen had went through. The DA says the plan to murder had happened. Jimmy comes back, it had happened. Martin said Cheryl also explained exactly how she lured Lorenzen to a secluded area and ambushed him with the help of Betty Ray Turner. She said she told Lorenzen that she was going to meet somebody for some money. That's when she met up with Betty on an abandoned rural road. Now, y'all gotta help me make sense of this shit here too. You my ex-motherfucking wife. I'm supposedly a millionaire. I'm gonna go on a rural road with you to meet a man about some money? You would have to know that area that Lorenzen was killed in. Again, make it make sense to me. Why would Lorenzen go on a rural road to meet another man on the road? It don't make sense to me. The prosecutor asks, did she say whether or not she had a gun? Martin says, yes, sir. Paul Hagerman says, did she say whether or not Billy had a gun? Jimmy says, yes, sir. She said both of them had guns. Paul Hagerman says, did she say whether or not both of them fired? She said both of them fired. Martin testified that after the murder, he was pulled in to help clean up the crime scene. He said that Cheryl needed a metal detector from his mother's house because one of the guns used to kill Lorenzen had been dropped at the scene. He said Cheryl Wright and Turner took him to the crime scene and that Turner had bolt cutters to cut out part of the fence. Martin described how he and Turner got rid of the gun used to kill Lorenzen Wright. He said Turner threw the weapon into a Mississippi He said Lorenzen threw the weapon into the Mississippi Lake and that Turner threw a shotgun somewhere as well. There were shotgun and shotgun shells in the car. He threw the pistol away and went down a couple of ways and threw the shotgun. He said other pieces of evidence were thrown into a dumpster away from the murder scene. Martin said he helped dispose of rags, bolt cutters, and 2 other guns. What kind of rags? Martin said he wasn't present to witness the murder, but learned through conversations with Sheriff how Lorenzen was killed. Martin told the court he didn't go to the police because he was already in legal trouble and he thought talking to detectives would have only gotten him into more trouble. Now make me make sense of this. So that's what you thought. That's what you thought. That you would get in trouble. So why did you talk to the police? So y'all go back to the crime scene. So, Jimmy, explain to me, if you will. You at all the meetings about killing Lorenzen, but you miss out on the killing. You don't go to the killing now. But you go back to clean up the scene. Does that make sense to anybody? I'm at the meetings about the killing. But I said that I'm not at the killing. I missed the killing. Why you go back? See, If you're not at the killing, and the killing done took place, why you go to the, because now you involved in the killing. Prior to that, you was only at the meetings. But now you place yourself at the scene, but you're now placing yourself at the scene after the fact. You talk about Lorenzen jumping over the fence like a deer. Which appeared to be, when I looked at the fence, was barbed wire. What proof have they presented that places Billy Ray at the scene? Lord have mercy. Other than the word of a man that killed his girlfriend. What basic proof? And like I said, I haven't been able to watch the whole thing. And most of you are not watching it objectively. You just wanted to be here. Somebody's asking me, with the shotgun and the shotgun shells being found in the car, does it place him at the scene? No. Because you haven't presented, in my opinion, I've heard you mention a 25 and all kinds of guns, but you never mentioned the fact that he was shot with a shotgun. So were the shotgun and the shotgun shells in the car used for some other reason, and you just got rid of everything? And like I said, I haven't watched everything. Somebody says Jimmy signed a document that he will not be charged if he tells the truth. He has no reason to lie. Yes, he does. See, first of all, that document that he signed, the judge can refuse the document, especially if he perjures himself. What did I say? If he perjures himself, all deals for him are off the table. They tested the wire cutters for where they cut the fence. It was inconclusive. Now, Cheryl's in prison. Her deal can't be revoked, but new charges can be added. The pregnant lady, Claudia, was at the meetings. He said he didn't know Claudia. Ain't y'all all family? Do I think he purchased it? Yeah. I think she was a mastermind. I think she was there. And it's very possible that Billy Ray was there. Very possible, most possible. But you got to place him at the scene. You have to place him at the scene. Yeah, yeah. I think that you could very well have a hung jury if you've got some intelligent people on the jury that ask the right questions. And maybe it's going to come out. But I would have thought that by now it would have evidence that places him at the scene. You ain't got no DNA. The shotgun shells in his trunk. Shotgun. You haven't said that a shotgun was used. That it was a pistol with two different calibers that shot him. I believe Cheryl was there. In fact, and I got to go back and find it, the audio of the shooting, the 911 call, let's see if I can find it. When I did this story some years ago, and please forgive me, all my shit is in storage, and I ain't went through there rambling to see. I brought out a fact that I thought I heard Lorenzen Wright say, "Damn, Cheryl," does not mean that Cheryl did the shooting. It means Cheryl said, "You set me up." I still want to think that Cheryl, being a woman, being the mother of his children, yes, she set him up. But I got just a teensy bit of doubt that she pulled the trigger.
Now we're on. Connection successful.
Georgetown 911, where's your emergency? Hello? 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 Sound like I'm nothing but gunshots. Hello? Hello?
There's a tape that's a little bit different, and I'll have to go through and find it. At the beginning, that was sounded like he's saying, "Oh goddamn." Is what it sounds like. He was, but there is another tape because Cheryl Cheryl all the way she got to court, she didn't have nothing to do with it. I can't find the one I want. Mm-mm. I again, I have some doubts on this case now. If I was on the jury, I would have some doubts of what has been presented by the prosecution. I got to find the tape. I got to set the time. I got some time this weekend. Um, but again, and I look at this case objectively. And when I say I'm looking at it objectively, I don't see nothing now, as of yet, that places him at the scene. Not me, at least I can't. Maybe some of you can find something, maybe, and if you can find something that makes you 100% sure that he's there, I love to hear it. I'm opening the phone lines in a little bit. Don't call me right now. See, she was very adamant about the fact, and I'm speaking to Cheryl, very adamant. I didn't kill him. I ain't the one. I think we know. I'm looking at some video that was taken at the crime scene. Now remember, um, when they found his body, he only his body only weighed 57 pounds. He had been eaten by the wolves and whatever else was in that area. The sun had been there, and you're talking about, we're looking at years before his body was found. I'm wondering if I can transfer. There was a lot missing in this case. Um, and again, I now have reasonable doubt in the case. For me to go along with the fact of Billy Ray, you're going to have to place him at the scene. Oh, excuse me. You're going to have to place him. He laid out there for 7 years in the woods. 7 years. Oh, excuse me. The wolves, the dogs, they've been eating it. They ate on him. He was a happy meal for 7 years. Well, I'd like to hear your opinion on this. I'm gonna take care of a little business first, if y'all don't mind. I mean, it was a week. It wasn't 7 years. Excuse me. It was about 10 days. It's one of them years where it was 100 degrees outside. Still the dogs and the deers, the antelopes, the everything, they ate up. And I understand, Billy, they have text messages and formats, but do you have me at the scene? You got to have me at the damn scene. Got to have me at the scene. Do you have any evidence that puts him at the scene? All right, let me take care of some business. Then I'll come back and I'll chat with you.
Celebrate Thaddeus Matthews, aka the Cussin' Pastor. Grand 65th birthday celebration and concert. It's Friday, April 1st. And look who's coming to celebrate. In concert, L.J. Eccles.
Do you want me to get it from the back?
You'll see Terry Wright.
I done lost my good thing.
Mr. Sam.
She said jump up, roll it.
Bird Williams.
Yes, I do. Yes, sometimes, man.
Stacy Marino.
You got caught.
And introducing the sensational Red Velvet.
But wouldn't you like to know?
Plus Memphis comedian Pound Cake. Thaddeus Matthews, the Cussin' Pastors 65th birthday celebration and concert. Friday, April 1st at the Balinese Ballroom, 330 Main Street, downtown Memphis. An intimate setting for 300 people. Doors open at 7 p.m., showtime 8 p.m. All VIP tickets are sold out. Hurry and get your $40 tickets now. When $40 tickets are gone, it's $50 at the door. Tickets can be purchased at cussinpastor.com. Thaddeus Matthews' grand 65th birthday celebration and concert. Friday night, April 1st at the Balinese Ballroom. Be there.
Planning your wedding or special event, there are three things that you look for, and that's elegance, space for your guests, and cost. And you find all three at the Balinese Ballroom in downtown Memphis in the Pinch District. At the Balinese Ballroom, you can rent the upstairs ballroom or the downstairs ballroom or both. And talking about elegance, white painted walls, draped ceilings, gold chandeliers with crystals, wooden floors, and a separate room with a large wooden bar. And you don't have to worry about the safety of your guests. Security is provided, and there is plenty of ample parking. All of this for an affordable price. So for your wedding or your next event, you want the Balinese Ballroom. Call 901-522-1144. That's 901-522-1144. Call and make an appointment or visit their website at balineseballroom.com. What it can do to rejuvenate one's body. It contains 92 minerals. It supports a healthy heart, good digestion. It also helps maintain a healthy weight, and there are so many more uses for CMOS. Now, you can order online from Envision CMOS. That's right, Envision CMOS. Or you probably thought that CMOS only comes in that one bland flavor. Well, Envision has it in natural strawberry, mango, pineapple, elderberry, honey cinnamon, and so many more flavors. Go right now to the website, EnvisionCMOS.com. Envision CMOS ships around the world. Have a more healthier you right now. Go to EnvisionCMOS.com. 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 Farris Media and Marketing, owned by entrepreneurs D. Farris, brings to you the finest in final tribute and obituary programs. Dee is known as the obituary queen, and she brings to you the finest in colored printed celebration of life programs with pictures of your loved one and you in whatever design that you can imagine that you will cherish forever. D also owns Alpha Omega Monuments and can provide for your family all types of headstones, flat, stand-up, double headstones, even headstones with your loved one's picture. Whatever your printing need, Farris Media and Marketing can provide it for you. Give her a call at 901-921-0110. Even if you need business cards, logos, or contracts, 901-921-0110.
All right, I'm back. I'm going to open up the phone lines. I'd like to hear your views. All right, I'm back. I'm going to open up the phone lines. I'd like to hear your Cutthroat. There are about 75 tickets left. You better go order them. They're $40 a ticket. Go only to cussingpastor.com. Cussingpastor.com. Where it has the little ticket stubs, hit it there. Okay? Okay? That's what you do for the birthday party. All right. Phone number is 901 231. Let me get this. 231-9239. That's the number. Wrong chord. Oh, hell. I don't see it right this minute. Okay. 901 231 92. Okay, here it is. 9239. What's your view on it? If you say that Billy Ray did it, is this based solely on the testimony of Jimmy? If you were on the jury, how would you find? Okay. How would you find? Would you find Billy Ray guilty? Or is what you've heard thus far inconclusive? Go ahead. Okay. do you think? Do you think that Jimmy did a little lying? Do you think he perjured himself today? He has lied. He's in his initial statement. He didn't know who, in the first lineup, he didn't know who Cheryl was. Go ahead.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Go ahead. What is your name?
Miguel.
Your name is what?
Hello?
Sir, do not listen to whatever it is that you have sat down listening to. Sir, you listened to me before. You already know that I've already said you can't listen to whatever it is that you're listening to. It ain't important that you hear yourself on the air.
Oh, yeah, my apologies. I was just trying to make sure it was working.
Go ahead, sir.
So, I just want to say Billy Turner is guilty. I believe, he was one of the shooters. It kind of goes back to...
Based on what... All right, well, let me ask you this. Sir, let me ask you this. What are you basing on?
Based on what you was presenting throughout the video and off the trial.
You did what now?
Based on what you were saying throughout the video.
So you're saying that you believe that Billy Ray is guilty?
Yes.
Based on what?
Based off of what you were saying.
No, it ain't what I'm saying, brother. Damn, you got a mind of your own?
Yes, sir.
What do you think that the state has presented to you that says that he's guilty?
Yeah, I got to do some more research on that part.
You got what?
I got to do some more research on it.
Then why you waste my time calling me? Okay. Okay. 901 231 9239. Let me hear your comments. Shakita?
Press 2. To accept.
Go ahead.
Good evening, Pastor.
Good evening.
I think that Billy Ray is guilty. However, I don't think they are going to be able to place him at the scene other than those cell phone records. But that could go either way. I do believe that Jimmy is doing a whole bunch of lying. I think all three of them were there. But I don't believe they're going to be able to find Billy Ray guilty.
So, why do you, I think initially you said that you believe that he killed him, right?
I do. I believe that he was so caught up with Shara. I think he was whipped. I think she convinced him to go along with it. But the jury, they keep sending questions in to the judge, and those questions, to me, make me feel like they have doubt because of the kind of questions that they're asking.
Well, the first thing they've got to do, they've got to place him in. The circumstantial evidence is not going to be enough because it leaves doubt. You've got to physically put him at the scene.
I I don't think they can do that. They have not done it in 4 days. I just don't believe, other than the cell phone towers, and that, like I said, that could go either way. That's the only thing that I have seen that might sway the jurors. Other than that, nobody has been able to place him on the scene.
So
It's gone.
would you, as a juror, if you were on this jury, would you have to say that I'm going to find Billy Ray Turner guilty? Would you have to have more? Would you have to have more evidence than you've been presented with as of now?
I would have to have a lot more evidence. I have reasonable doubt.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Call from.
Robert.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
What's your name?
Robert.
Why does your phone? Why does your phone say? Why does your phone say "Save Jesus"?
Well, I got this phone from a Mexican. I bought it off the street, and it was already on for the next 30 days, so I just kept it as it was. But to answer your question, sir, I believe Billy's gonna walk. I believe he's gonna get off scot-free. They don't have a gun. They don't have fingerprints. They don't have DNA. They can't even place him at the scene. So how they gonna convict him?
Okay. And that's.
I also believe.
You also believe what?
I also believe Jimmy Turner said. Jimmy said whatever he can take. Jimmy Martin said whatever he can do to save himself. He's already facing a hell of a lot of time. So if he can lie and say whatever he can say to himself, and they gonna sit there and let him do it, why not? You can only save yourself unless Billy gets up there and straight out says, incriminate himself, he'll be free soon. Now, do I believe he's guilty? Hell yeah, he's guilty. But it ain't what you believe; it's what you can prove.
That's it, brother. And take them Mexicans back their phone.
No, they be selling everything. You better go down there on Jackson over there by AutoZone. They got everything right there. Have a good day.
Okay, brother. Thanks. Save Jesus. Call me back, Sharita. Save Jesus. Was that Save Jesus or whatever it was? Okay. Stole the phone from the Mexicans. There. Mexicans need their phone too. Ooh. Okay. If I was on the jury, I'd have to have more than what I've heard thus far in this case. Okay. One of the things as a juror I would have is what motivates old Jimmy to talk in the first place.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
Sharita.
What's up, Pastor?
What's up, baby? How you doing?
Oh, I'm good. How about you?
I'm fine, baby. What you think?
I think like the last caller, they haven't proved it. It ain't over yet, but I don't see any proof. If we follow the jury instructions, you can't find him guilty.
So, do you think, like I think, that if they could place him at the scene, that the prosecution would have already done it?
Correct. They don't have it. They don't have it. That would have been the first person they put on that could place him there. If they going off Jimmy Martin's word, oh no, there's too much doubt.
Now, here's a guy that I'm gonna take the word of a guy that killed his girlfriend.
Right.
Okay, that you're already facing time, that it's a high profile case. This is election year, and the prosecution wants to win this case. What is the offer? What made him want to tell the truth? It ain't like he a good upright Christian. He wasn't no deacon at the church. He wasn't no deacon like old Billy Ray. Billy Ray had changed his life, gave his life to the Lord.
I really, it's looking like old Billy ain't finna catch this charge. I think everybody was talking about old Billy should have took
a deal.
A deal? Oh no, I think Billy knew something we didn't know. Maybe he wasn't there, or maybe he know he can't be put there.
Yeah, it's just hard to believe somebody that a murderer gonna tell on another murderer.
And then he couldn't even tell the last story with a straight face. Well, I'm safe there in jail from Billy. You can kill him. Bill ain't for kill. You want in prison for murder. And that was just too funny. I saw, Lord, he looked like my son trying to lie. Like, boy, I know you lying. Shut up.
And you ain't safe in jail. They kill folk in jail.
That's why it did not make sense. Come on, he's safe. Then he tried to clean it up. I'm safe first in jail. Boy, come on. Come on. He couldn't even, No, I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see it. I just don't see it. I think old Billy Ray gonna be back out here cutting grass.
Damn, Sharita. I'm gonna need a new yard man.
I know, right?
Shit. But unless they can bring something that is going to show that he was at the scene, they ain't got nothing.
That's true. And it didn't sound right when he was telling the story. He was trying to tell the story as if he wasn't there. Boy, you know you were there, Jimmy.
Well,
you was there.
But see, I'm wondering what the offer was. They had to offer him something. Somebody said, "But bullets was found in Billy's car." No, they found shotgun shells. There's a difference in a bullet and a shotgun shell. They found shotgun shells. I got the pictures of them. Shotgun shells in his car. They have not mentioned that the man was shot with no shotgun.
Absolutely.
All right, Sharita. Keep on.
All right. Hey, let me say hey to Jay. I know he's watching. Hey, Jay.
Jay who?
Hey, Miss Hattie.
Sharita, get your Douglas country ass off my face. Bye, girl.
Bye.
Hey, Miss Patty. Who the hell is Miss Patty? Okay. What's your view on this subject? Yeah, he do look like Suge Knight, don't he? What's your view? 901-231-9239. like to hear your view. I love to hear your view. What's your view on this? Or they reduced, how much time Quita did he have at first? They reduced his time to 18 years. Yeah. All right, so Billy Ray got us some pussy. I ain't mad at him. I ain't mad at him for getting the pussy. I'm mad at him for getting pussy whooped. But remember, Cheryl married a deputy sheriff here in Memphis, moved to Eads, Tennessee, moved out the house while the deputy was out protecting the community. And I know him. I'm not going to call his name, but when she moved out the house with the man, she took the man's dog. The man didn't even know, the deputy sheriff didn't even know she was leaving. He just happened to be on his patrol one day, riding around, just riding around in the neighborhood, drove by his house, and it's a damn moving truck at his house. He didn't know shit. Didn't know she wasn't nothing happened. But she could have left the main dog now. And like I said, I know him. Well, he took me to jail. But he was nice, though. He was nice. He took me to jail on one of them trumped up charges some years ago that a man said I was harassing him. Little organ player. Then she moved there. She moved to Atlanta. Got with another man. Then she moved from Atlanta to California and got with another man. What was the motive for killing Lorenzo? Money. She ran out of money. I gotta go back and pull this stuff. She spent like $1 million or so in a small period of time. Yeah. She wrote, didn't she write a book? I know she did a thing where she stated she didn't kill him. I ain't killing him. She got interviewed. No, I don't think the kids have been to the funeral. Ooh. You can't find nothing when you want to find it. I'm trying to find some. I'll find it. I did so much extensive work. Quita, was this recent? This February? The song posted Lorenzen Wright Jr. My mom looks so pretty today. Time flies, but her spirit's still strong, and her influence in our life is still top tier. Man, I love her so much. Thanking God for a wonderful visit. Visitation gotta be longer than 2 hours. I need more time. Out soon though, mommy. I promise. They didn't give a shit about the dad, did they? Yeah. Apparently. Apparently not. Didn't give a shit about their dad. Mm-mm. You said you think Perry's doing good. Yeah, I think he's doing. I think he's doing exactly what whoever was paying him paid him to do. That's what I think. Yeah. I'm trying to find something. Damn. But see, I couldn't understand Quito what he was letting them have it for. His job is to clear his client by any means any way, any means possible. Okay? That's his job. Does he piss the judge off sometime in doing it? Yes. But his client is his job. Melissa Renee Stiff. A paragraph will not end all doubt. A polygraph would not be admissible. No lawyer is going to allow his client to take a polygraph in this case. That's stupid. And you ain't got nothing on me? Why am I take a polygraph? You been as dumb as that nigga in Memphis this morning. His daddy was found with a chop shop with a whole bunch of Infinities in the backyard. Then his son shows up, want to talk to the goddamn police in a goddamn stolen car. Dumb motherfucker, why didn't you just keep on going? Let your daddy go to jail, bond him out. Shit, you want to talk to the police in a stolen car. Now, if you ain't a dumb motherfucker, yeah, at the chop shop, where they chopping up cars, and you pull up to want to get the police straight in a stolen car. Some of you son of a bitch are just too dumb to even be breathing. Daddy took his ass on to jail by his goddamn self. I pulled up and I saw what's going on. Went another goddamn direction. How the fuck you be that dumb? But
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry about what? If that wasn't dumb, that happened in Memphis. Home of the dumb criminals. His daddy being questioned by the police. Got a yard full of stolen, all the cars Infinities. He pulls up in an Infinity. He wants to talk to the goddamn police. You dumb son of a bitch. Yeah, see, that's my daddy. These ain't stolen cars. Then they check his VIN number. Goddamn, you in a stolen car. See, what had happened was, no, now both of y'all in jail. Whew. All right. I was trying to give you a chance to talk.
Check out this version.
With Xfinity Internet, you get fast and reliable speeds that meet your needs and budget. Even Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power all devices.
I'm not sure.
$400 a year on your wireless bill when you add Xfinity.
Oh.
Call, click, or visit us today.
But I'm sure they ain't gonna bring her ass to the courtroom.
Georgetown 911, where's your emergency? Hello? Hello?
All I wanted her to do was tell the police what she told me.
She places him by that statement that she gave to
Wait
police.
a minute. It ain't on the speaker. Yeah. I spelled sing wrong. Did I spell your mammy wrong, motherfucker? You gone, and then your name is little old bitch. Damn. Little old bitch, you gone.
Drug connection.
My personal opinion has been all along that he owed.
All right. All right, you're able to call me. Because at 9 o'clock I'm gone now. If y'all ain't calling now, speak now or forever hold your damn peace. See, I got to figure out why you want to tell on your people. Why did he want to tell? But I think that Jimmy Boy was present at the scene. That's what I do believe. I do believe that he was there. We'll probably look into this again Monday night. I'm going to try to sit back and look back over some of the stuff that has happened.
Power off.
And see if I can gather some more information on this. But I don't believe that he was scared of Billy. That one I don't believe. Jimmy claimed the sheriff was supposed to pay his legal fees and didn't. Yeah. Did he actually think? So you got two crooks talking. Do you actually believe these crooks? But I'm gonna sit down. I gotta figure out, see if I can put it on the big screen, on TV. Because I be straining my goddamn ears on that little video thing. All right. To those of you that's going to my birthday party or coming to my birthday party, you best go and get your tickets this weekend. You best to go and get your tickets on this weekend. Okay? Yeah. Best to go and get them this weekend. Got probably about 75 tickets left. Please don't send me no money nowhere else. I think you're sending it to the church when you're sending it to the Cash App. Send it to, send it to www.cussingpastor.com. There are no $65 tickets. Don't ask about no $65 tickets. I don't care if you do know me. If you know me, you should have got the tickets when they first went on sale. Okay? When they first went on sale, that's when you should have got them. So they're $48 a piece. They would be $50 at the door. I don't know why y'all send y'all damn comments to Melanie. It's my goddamn birthday party. Okay? You want to ask her, will there be seating available? For the regular ticket, folks. $40 is the regular ticket price, dumb motherfucker. Shit. That's the regular price. That's the price. Go to www.cussingpastor. Ain't no, all the tables are gone, Billy Willis. Quit giving out information you don't know what the fuck you ain't bought no motherfucking ticket. Okay, so you said that you've already purchased your ticket. So what the fuck you asking about? What you asking about? You just sat in the goddamn chair. You sat in the chair. Be on goddamn time. Ain't nobody saving no seats for your ass. Get there on time. Get on. Don't come on color folks time. My show will start on time. Ain't no you telling Melanie thank you. Goddamn it, it's my motherfucking birthday party, and what I say goes. So I don't understand you asking about can you get a seat, and if you've already paid the $40. You say you already paid the $40. So what the fuck you talking about? It's my birthday party. When Melanie's birthday party come along, then Melanie will be totally in charge of hers. But I'm in charge of mine. And if you don't get there on time and you gotta sit in the back, don't bother me with that shit. Because even though I ain't emceeing, I will get up on the microphone and cut your ass out and say, look, baby, why don't you just go on home? Go on home. You should have been here on time. This ain't on colored people's time. Shit. My concert starts at 8 o'clock, not 9. Y'all go to them Rudy Poo ass shows where it start at 9 o'clock. Ain't gonna start at 9. I got too many acts on the stage to be coming at 9. Hello?
Hey there,
Power on.
How you doing?
Connection successful.
Hey, I was thinking since I ain't gonna get out of work till about 11:15 that night, probably in my car about 11:30. I think I ought to just be able to just pull up at the party and walk on through the door. It's gonna be over with in a minute anyway. I was thinking that. What you think?
I think you need $40 motherfucking dollars. That's what I think, Alice.
You always you always talking shit. Don't be cussing me out. You know I be trying to keep you from cussing so much.
Well,
and I tried to call in last night 2-3 times because I really want to cuss that little ass out. I got sick of her.
Well, I cuss out well enough.
I saw you did. I just don't be wanting you to get too upset. I would just let you know that you got some backup. We don't want you to get too upset. I don't anyway. I'll do it for you.
I can cuss a motherfucker out and stay calm. Dirty, rotten
I know you's a good cuss, and you like cuss. I'm just saying. Just let us help you out sometimes.
Here's some motherfucker talking about tell Iris hello. Motherfucker, call home, motherfucking phone. God damn it. Is that Iris hello?
Now they want me to be on there. Somebody shout out. Oh, no, I ain't finna do that today. Yeah. But yeah, I just thought I'd try my luck with that. I'm still gonna try it though. Let's see what's gonna happen. Because I don't believe.
I got guards there.
I love you and your dog.
And Melanie don't know you.
Good night, Pastor.
Is the funeral tomorrow for Regina?
The funeral is in the morning. The wake is 10 o'clock. Renee just called me. I just got through talking to her. I can't go to that either because I got to be right back at work at 7:30 in the morning. Don't get off till 2. She be just good and in the ground.
I'll be on the radio from 8 to 12, so I'm gonna miss the funeral.
Yeah, I hate that too.
And I know Al. I know Al gonna holler on her too. He gonna
I want to see Pastor. Oh Lord have mercy.
I want to see Al. I ain't seen.
He was swollen black.
I ain't seen Al in a long time.
He look like he got some liver problems.
He gonna sing his ass off tomorrow. Sit
You know he
right
gonna
down
sing, don't he?
and
'Cause
talk
ain't nothing wrong
to
with them
me.
vocal cords. That nigga still can sing. That good music come out of a whole buzzer now.
Yeah. Yeah, he probably gonna sing on figure love and happiness.
You know he will. You know he will. And the Lord will make a way. I
Oh
love
yeah.
to hear him
Now,
sing it.
I know he gonna do like a ship that's tossed and driven.
He'll tear that church up, baby. Have all them women throwing them handkerchiefs.
Yeah, cause Regina had been there since the beginning of the church.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but Al gonna sing the Lord will make a way.
You know he gonna sing the Lord gonna make a way. I hope Tammy to record. I'm gonna call her tonight.
He gonna tear the church up.
The church, and another one I like to hear him sing. That people get ready. What's that song?
The train.
Yes. Yeah. Lord have mercy. Jesus, I can get happy in this bus.
You will get happy in the bus.
I get happy in the bus. It's early in the way. All right, Pastor, I love you. So about 12 o'clock, birthday night, that's on Friday, April 1st. You can expect the gods to be running to the door. I'm going to be coming through. I love you.
Well, okay. Whatever you say. Whatever you say.
Thank you. Thank you. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Your dumb motherfucker asked me how it was my birthday party. Tell a motherfucker, get off my goddamn page. I wish I could get to the funeral tomorrow. Sang Al. That's the right Reverend Albert Leon Green. That's Miss Cora's boy. And the Lord will make a way somehow. I wish I could get there to the funeral tomorrow, but I got to be on the radio from 8 until 12. And I ain't going to take off to go to the funeral. I got a funeral Sunday. I got to go to. So I'm going to get my head shaved bald and get all trimmed up and shit for a guy that I've known all my life, the Reverend Lawrence Boxdale. And his brother is a very good friend of mine, Judge Lonnie Thompson. So that funeral is at 3 o'clock on Sunday at the New Olivet Baptist Church on 9th Arnold Road. I think the wake was this evening or the wake's tomorrow, but that's when the funeral for the pastor, Reverend Lawrence Boxdale. We've been knowing each other since chilling. We shot marbles together when we was chilling. Played football over there on the railroad track when we was chilling. Okay. So I'm wondering if his church is still open. Why? Yes, church is open. 787 Hill Road, the Full Gospel Tabernacle Church. But I would love to go. But I'm on the radio. I guess I can go now. It's 9:09. Thank you so much for being here with me on this week. We'll do it again on Monday. I'll be on the radio in Greenwood, Mississippi, playing the blues tomorrow morning. You can catch it on WAGR. Thank you, Victoria, for sending me a nice birthday gift. Pastor, is it wrong for a person to be scared to death? That's an individual choice, my brother. And no need to be scared that we all gonna die. That's one thing for sure. We gonna all one day go. Yes, sir, yes, sir. We gonna all one of these days sing in the heavenly choir. I don't know whether you'll be a tenor or a soprano. Or alto. Or a soprano. But one of these days, we're going to all get a chance to sing
Barbara Corcoran. Good morning. Sorry, but we don't need any
in the heavenly choir.
Gagillionaires.
I got to go tonight. Y'all can go and pay your tithes and your offerings. $ Naked Truth Ministry.
Sit down in the woods. And at the church, they had a choir there, and they could sing real well. And there was an old deacon there, had been going to that church for a mighty long time. Every Sunday morning, he would always beg that choir director, that listen, would you let me sing a song? He said, I got a song that I want to sing. But you know what that choir director told him? He said, oh man, you too old to sing in this choir. He said, you got a trembling in your voice. And they heard the old man speak. And y'all might not believe it, but when you get old,
When you get old.
folks do you like that. When you get old, people will just push you on the side. But they went to church that next Sunday morning, and they noticed that the old man wasn't sitting in the corner. And they went on back to church that next Sunday morning,
Sing harder.
and they noticed that the old man still wasn't sitting in the corner. They get worried now. And they went on back that next Sunday morning, and they noticed that the old man still wasn't sitting in the corner. Somebody began to ask questions about it. Has anybody seen the old man? Is anybody heard from the old man? Finally, a voice just came down from heaven with me. I believe I'm gonna let Dad tell you what the voice said. I found me a choir that was letting me sing. You know what I'll be doing?
Sing, baby.
Hallelujah.
The heavenly
You know what? By the time they recognized the voice, it was. And everybody began to look up toward heaven. And that old man's voice began to talk to him. He said, sure, there's one thing about this choir that I sing with now. He said, we don't have to wait until Sunday morning to sing. Every morning, in our lane, we get together and we sing songs that you never heard in your life. And if y'all don't mind,
Y'all don't mind.
if y'all don't mind,
Y'all don't mind.
if y'all don't mind,
If y'all don't mind.
can I let Daddy tell you what he's saying?
Sing, Daddy.
One more time, can he tell it?
Sing again. The heavenly choir. Sing again. The heavenly choir.
Won't it be good when we get there? What I like about it, there'll be no more singing choir, no more young adult choir, no more inspirational choir. But I'm talking about when we get there, everybody's gonna get together. No more jealousy,
Oh,
You know how sometimes your body gets tired? You see, there'll be no more Mondays and Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Thursdays and Fridays and Saturdays. But every day, gonna be Sunday, y'all. I better let this alone. This thing getting good to me. Let me ask you something. Can I let Daddy sing? Can I let Daddy sing? Let him sing. Let me hear you say yeah. You know, I've been waiting a long time for this. You know, I tell you, I've been waiting a long time. I've been singing.
y'all know I got to go, don't you?
We've had a lot of ups and downs. But I want y'all to know it makes me feel good to be able to stand here tonight. Y'all excuse me for a minute. It makes me feel good tonight to be able to stand here and put my arms around my daddy. I love my daddy, y'all. Somebody got a good daddy like me. Somebody got a good daddy like me. But somebody here ain't got some daddy. Those of you that don't have a daddy, let me ask you something. I don't want you to say it because I'm asking you, but if this get the way you feel, let me ask you something. Won't God be a father for you? Won't God be a father for you?
Can I bag it up just a little bit before I go? Let me bag it up just a little bit before I go. Harvey, you could have messed me up, man. I emceed that 40-some years ago. Woo, that's a recording live.
When we get there,
Oh, yes it will.
what I like about it, there'll be no more Steve quiet.
No,
No
Jesus.
more young or dumb quiet. No more inspirational quiet. But I'm talking about when we get there